everyone, this is Lauren with Divided by Sight, and if you are looking for a writing tip or way to help refill your creative well, you've come to the right place. So today's video, I thought I would do a kind of explanation of how to develop a well-defined or, run away from a one-dimensional character. And I would pull up an example of one of the many characters I have for a short story project coming up.
Quack, quack.
You be quiet. But she wanted to give a hint as to what it was. The Quacker Olympics. A group of special little ducklings that have different disabilities that want to participate in the Special Olympics. And yeah, it's definitely something out of my comfort zone. A, because it's going to be a children's book. And B, because I've never actually written a character that's disabled, despite me being visually impaired.
And C, we've never been to special books.
Yeah, but I watch videos here and there, and then I'm like, how can a person do it? Like, even one that's not even disabled, or one that is disabled, because I am not athletically inclined at all. I'm very clumsy. You're laughing at me, aren't you?
Yep.
Why? Why would you do that?
That's funny.
You're mean. Alright, I'm gonna share my screen. Hopefully I don't blow up my computer. First I'm gonna try to share a screen for Word. So bear with me. I think it's this one. Maybe? Oh crap, that's the wrong one. Hashtag blind problem. Bear with me 1 second. I had too many Word documents open. The dilemma of any offer. I just checked out all of them tonight. Crap. Oh my god. I am like so confused. How do I do this? Grrr. What happens when you have too many tabs open? Alright, that's that one. Yes. Sorry about that, folks. Let's try this again. No, I did have it. I just had it went into the wrong Word document. And then I was like, What? Share screen. Share. Here we go. Ta-da! Alright, so first you want to write your name. And yeah, I only have a first name for the character. I have no idea what I want any of their last names to be. I wanted to play on the type of duck that they are, but I don't want to rip off DuckTales. So if you guys see the name or any of the character things that spark something you want to suggest, feel free to leave it in the comments below. I wrote the age as 25, and again, think of what type of personality you want your character to have. I made her a little older than what I wanted because I wanted her to have some experiences to draw from. And then I have the height and weight. So I figured with her being a little shorter, she wouldn't weigh that much. You can always do some research on female bodies based on your height. I picked 5'5" because I'm short. I did make her a little taller than I am in real life, so That's fine. I mean, I made her Olympic feet a roller skater, so they're not going to be a little miniature thing. Because I mean, I'm short, and I need it into like the more nitty gritty parts of the character, which is where the fun begins. So the next thing I have is the hair color and style. So I gave her straight long red hair, worn in a braid, pulled up into a bun with a blue rose hair clip. And I wanted her to have long hair, but at the same time, I didn't want it to like get in her face and be like, ah, I can't see. And next is the eye color. I gave her the same as mine, which are hazel. Now, the appearance for me was the most funnest part because I wanted her to have like a kind of like a roller derby inspired appearance, like attire. Sorry, words. But also like steampunk. I mean, not steampunk, like punk rock. So what I did was, not being 100% familiar with that scene, I went into Google and Googled female clothing with that style, and oh man, you get a lot of pictures to draw from. So I kind of went with the idea of the color scheme I wanted, which was inspired by one of my favorite colors, which is red. I gave her a red and black theme, which makes sense because I made her a yellow duck. Next thing in the background, because the clip that Andrew can hold the blind guy hands for is a yellow ducky with a knife, and that's for the hashtag feed the duck. Andrew, if you watch this and you feel the need to share that clip, I will murder you. I mean, what? That sounds harsh. Like I said, so the appearance I wrote what the duck would be. It would be yellow feather, orange beak and feet, and then I did a red plaid skirt, a black sleeveless halter, top, black elbow length fingerless glove, and black chestnut stockings with red lace up ankle boot. That's where the skate would come in. This was fun because everyone was like, I still don't really get the appeal. I think this is for like the look cool. The fact that a lot of the shirts are sleeveless or short sleeve, and they'll have like really long, um, like the spear glove will like go all the way up to your elbow, like upper glove.
Because a lot of times, when you fall, you're hitting right here. That's part of your arm.
Why don't you wear a long sleeve?
Because of the fact that they think it's less stretch than it is. Honest,
That's what I was thinking.
I see that the same thing's true for archers and people that snowboard or ski. A lot of them will wear the gloves and t-shirts for speed. I mean, for speed skating, you're still wearing t-shirts too.
Well, the other thing is too, I'm thinking like the opera style glove is like tighter against your skin, so air can't get in and like slow you down.
Right.
And I'm like, wow, you had a smart thought.
I mean, that's my guess.
So the next thing I have in the character sheet is tattoos and piercing. I actually didn't give her any.
Shocker.
I know.
All your characters have tattoos.
Well, I made a male character for one other Olympic feats, and I gave his entire body covered in ink. And I'm like, oh, there you go. I don't know. I figured with most of her body covered with the clothing, you wouldn't really see it anyway. Now I'm tempted to go back in there and add some. Good job, Nick. So the next one I have in the character sheet is family and relationship. So the relationship she has with her parents, siblings, if they have a romantic interest, if they have aunts and uncles, her cousins. It really depends on how deep you want to go with this. I went really simplistic for now. Because, like I said, it's going to be a collection of short stories. I just heard that she had a younger sister named Luna, and that their parents are separated and they have two older sisters, Leah and Marissa. Well, I can't read. And I wonder where Luna came from.
I have no idea.
Maybe it's like a crazy gothic archer. What? So this was kind of fun too to write. So the next one is pet peeve. But if anyone could guess that Luna was Nicole before I said it in the comments, gets a gold star. She did kind of give it away. So again with the pet peeve, I kind of base the character off of myself. I mean, you don't have to go this route. I think it just makes it easier to come up with ideas. And then if you have a character based off of you, when you go to write it, you can get more into depth with the character. I didn't do this for the other characters I wrote for, and I'll make it a lot more challenging to draw inspiration for when writing it. Unless it, like, I don't know, at the same time, I did base it off of people I know. So I hope I don't make that super obvious. Mom, this person looks and acts like me. No, it's not you. They just have the same name as you. No, I didn't give them the same name, because that would be too on the nose. Nicole and I were talking about the other day that there's an episode of NCIS where the character writes a book based on people he works with. And literally, other than having the character's name the same letter as their first name, they look and act like them. And they're like, "Did you write this character about me?" No. It's like, come on, you literally gave them the same name. But back to the topic at hand, because I got sidetracked. The pet peeve her being compared to her sister Luna, perfectionist, and egotistic people. So the next one I have is goals. So that can be a long-term goal, like 5 to 10 years from the present, or it can be a short-term goal or just something that they're hoping to achieve. So for that, I wrote getting sponsorship. This other next one, the strengths and weaknesses, was fun. It took me a while to think of it because I was going to write like a giant list, and I'm like, I'll just keep it short for now, and then build off of them when I'm using them within the character. I got to choose passionate, encouraging, impatient, empathetic, stubborn, and can't say no to others. Alright, Nick, that was your point to make a smart comment. You failed.
Yeah, do your video while I'm editing. No, I'll be too distracted making these smart comments.
That's the goal. Do it when Nicole's distracted. Like I said, her Olympic sport or specialty is roller skating. Oh, I saw the little notification for StreamYard. It distracted me. Wow. Stop. That the character visually impaired. Phobia is being alone. And the career is to hope to be an Olympic athlete. And the dream is winning a gold medal. Again, like I said, you can make these as simplistic or as elaborate as you want. Like, it's just a roadmap for how you want to showcase the character throughout the story. I know for myself, I think if I make it too elaborate, I will fall into the pitfall of trying to follow an outline. It will seem like too rigorous, and I'll either get overwhelmed or find it as an excuse to procrastinate. And that writes the story. So I can close out of that. If you guys have any questions, do not hesitate to ask. Leave them in the comments down below. And I hope you found this video helpful. This is definitely something new. I didn't know how well I'd be able to use StreamYard to record the video, but it wasn't that hard. Other than having a little hiccup of like opening a 100 word document, because being a writer, you always have 100 different projects running in the background. Like, even take Nicole, for instance, she is editing Hunted and Royal Kiss because after we published it, we saw some error and things that needed corrected. And she's working on finishing that for the second edition. And it can be perfect! And you can show off your baby and say, this is perfect! There's nothing wrong with it! Nothing! Never sugar for you. But yeah, that wraps up the video. I am debating if I should do like a part 2 to this. I think that would be fun to show one of the characters I wrote for like the antagonist, which I don't think I have any. Ooh, I didn't even think of that.
No, I did not.
I'm gonna need Nicole's help. She's really good at writing villains.
Thank you.
You root for the villain all the time.
And yet, you root for Simon.
I think I was possessed. How did that happen? I can't even tell you what kind of character I summoned to write that.
Because when I try, it sounds too much like Donovan.
Yeah, and usually when I try to write a villain, it sounds like Bubble. I'm hardcore! Hardcore! But don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that annoying little bell icon for future videos and live streams. And until next time, have a good day. Bye!